My name is Lourdes Mendoza, 0007 Realtor, and so I wanted to do this video to go over the pros and the cons of buying the home that you are currently renting. I just recently met with my son's friend's mother. She's a single mom, and she's been renting a house for the last maybe 3 some years, and so she was thinking of purchasing that house. She's tired of paying rent, and so I just started talking with her, and I asked her, why is it that you want to purchase the house where you're currently living in? And she said, well, I already know pretty much all the issues with the house. I already know that the roof leaks. I already know that it has all these defects. We just replaced the flooring, and so that's one of the reasons why I want to stay in this home. Also, reason number 2, we're already settled in, or even though we're a little cramped, my kids have already made it home. We already are living there. And another reason is it's a lot of work to move. You gotta pack, you gotta move away, you gotta make changes on the kids' school, their friends, proximity to the places where they want to be. So, so that's something to consider. And reason number 4, I already know the landlord, so they will become my sellers. So I already know. So I think that because I'm their tenant, it may be easier to negotiate. They may want to give me a deal so that I can purchase the home. So that's why I want to stay. So, so that's how the conversation went. And then I asked her, what would excite you about going shopping if, you don't buy this house and you are actually qualifying, can go and buy any other home? What do you think about that? And she said, oh, it will be pretty exciting because then we get to choose the house that we will be moving into. And so it's true. One of the pleasures that I get being a realtor, especially in serving my clients that have children, is that I open the doors to the home and the children will just scatter. They go and they pinpoint and they say, this is, I want this room to be my bedroom. And so even for children, they really get a joy about changing their environment. Sometimes it is a little bit difficult, but it is that novelty, that adventure, that pleasure of really for them to visualize having something brand new, or at least brand new for them, new for themselves. And so also about when you purchase a home, obviously you don't know anything about the house, but as a realtor, I'm going to make sure that the seller provides us all the disclosures, meaning that they give us the information that they have on that particular home. And also buyers have the option to do inspection. So you can get a home inspection for as little as $350. Is definitely well worth the investment. You can also do inspections to find out if the house has damaged wood, termites. You can do inspections on the plumbing. Of course, those are at an additional cost, but there is like a list of 20 plus inspections that somebody can do on a home. So you can always find out what the condition of another home is, so you don't have to settle for buying the house that you're currently living in. And also another reason why you may want to go and find a different home instead of buying the one that you're renting is because oftentimes buying the house that you're renting is, like I said before, is not necessarily going to give you the best negotiation power because you already know the landlord. So when you hire a realtor to represent you in purchasing a home, you have that buffer. You have somebody looking out for you. You have somebody negotiating, coming back to you and giving you all the relevant information and going over the different options. If you choose A, this is what would happen. If you choose B. And so that's the position that you want to be in. You want to have your own realtor negotiating on your behalf. And so that's what I do as a realtor. And it puts you in a more powerful position. And I know that buying another home, it requires packing, it requires moving. But I'm a parent to a 15-year-old child, and we've had to move a couple times along the way. But one of the things is really sitting your child or children, whatever the case may be, sitting them down and letting them know how important it is for this change to take place, of what they will gain out of it, because they'll be in a brand new home, they will experience different things, and really making that child part of the process, part of the transaction. Well, they're not part of the transaction, but they're definitely part of the process. And so once you engage your child, I think they will see things differently. I was just recently talking with my cousin, and she was telling me, they own a house in Rancho Cordova, and close to Sacramento. And she was saying how they really love the school district in Folsom, but their oldest daughter, they have two daughters, their oldest daughter doesn't want to move. And so one of the things is really sitting the children down and explaining to them that, yeah, it's going to be a difficult decision, but mommy and daddy are making that decision, and they're not making it lightly. They're making it thinking about you. And I think once we sit children down and we explain to them and we take the time to let them know how this change is going to benefit them and that we are thinking about their well-being, I think they're more willing to jump in and join in and support the decision for everybody's well-being. So I just wanted to give that information to you. I hope you find it useful. Leave me your comments and suggestions, and thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful evening.